Hello, everyone. Thanks for staying up with us tonight. I'm Daniel Wilkerson. After a string of crime, community members are exploring solutions to make the Edgewood Avenue corridor safer. The street is in a part known for its nightlife, but a possible resolution being held in the city's Public Safety Committee proposes temporarily suspending alcohol license for new businesses in the area. City leaders and business owners are also working on several other ideas to make the area safer. Our Monique John, she went to that area today. Monique, you spoke to several businesses in the area, and they're kind of looking at their prioritizing, right? Good evening to you.
That's right, Daniel. Businesses tell CBS Atlanta that they were just talking about those priorities in a meeting with city officials only hours ago, and they are urging people to work together to move forward with the cohesive plan. They not only want visitors to feel safer, but also to experience many of the things that Edgewood Avenue has to offer. Sheree Daniel is the owner of Sweet Me Good Bakery and the president of the Historic District Business Association. She says her group of fellow business owners in the Edgewood Avenue community are working with city leaders and members of a task force to make the area safer.
One thing that came out was a best practices around ID scanning, a best practices around when people are jumping from place to place to place, we want to make sure that we're kind of keeping track of how traffic is moving.
Some other ideas that the Edgewood Corridor Public Safety Task Force proposed in a report last December suggested measures like installing a network of police-connected cameras and youth violence reduction initiatives. There's also a proposed resolution to temporarily pause issuing new liquor licenses for new businesses.
That recommendation came from the community. We support small businesses and we actually want them to thrive. They cannot do that with continuous violence and violent crimes.
But businesses CBS Atlanta spoke to say they believe there are more effective ways to curb violence in the neighborhood.
I don't think that if they put a temporary stop on the alcohol licenses that will deter any negative activity, because whoever the new businesses are that have the liquor license, they just need to work together with the current business owners.
I feel like you've gotten pigeonholed into having to submit to something because of like some sort of vested interest that's outside of your control.
Communicating very closely with APD, because the simple thing of just having officers just kind of in the space, they have the new Nightlife Ambassador program, that process kind of working in tandem with the business owners, it's implementing that stuff outside of having to pass a resolution.
Ultimately, businesses want visitors to recognize and enjoy the many things Edgewood Avenue has to offer, in addition to its nightlife.
Because when people come to the Edgewood area, they need to know that they can come to Edgewood and they got just a plethora of places to go, restaurants, bakeries, art galleries, you know, little clothing store, boutiques. That's the thing right there. That's what's important. Then we working together, making sure that all of our guests feel safe.
Businesses go on to tell CBS Atlanta that they are treating the issue of safety in their neighborhood with urgency, emphasizing how to improve conditions as the July 4th weekend approaches. Daniel?
I'll tell you, a lot of people love that area. I love that area, a lot to do, but it's understandable people want to be safe when they travel there.
So many different businesses. There's something for everyone out there.
Monique John starting our coverage off tonight. Monique, thanks. Well, let's take a deeper dive into this, give you some context here, and look at some of the recent crime on Edgewood Avenue recently. Just last Wednesday, Atlanta police responded to 2 men shot after an argument began between 2 groups. Officers arrested a man and a woman in that particular case. And then it was just May the 20th, another dispute led to a man being shot in the neck. Paramedics took him to a hospital. No word tonight on whether police ever arrested the man who shot him. And it was back on April the 5th when doctors treated 2 men after another shooting on Edgewood. No word tonight on what led up to that shooting or whether officers arrested anyone in that case.